Rafiq was a wealthy man, not just in his bank account, but in his heart. Raised by loving, God-fearing parents, he grew up with values rooted in compassion, gratitude, and deep respect for elders. In his home, culture wasn't a tradition, it was a way of life. Meals were shared with love, elders were honored, and the doors were always open to those in need. When it came time to marry, Rafiq wasn't looking for perfection. He wanted a partner who would carry the same warmth, someone who would become a daughter to his parents, not just a wife to him. Then came Sana. She was from a poor background, but Rafiq saw beyond that. He believed money could be shared, but values had to match. She presented herself as religious, respectful, and humble. She wore modest clothes, spoke softly, quoted prayers, and promised to be a daughter to his parents. But Rafiq made one mistake. He didn't take time to know her world. He didn't meet her family, didn't see how she treated others when no one was watching. After marriage, her true self emerged. She distanced Rafiq from his parents, complained about every family gathering. She had no gratitude for the life she was given, no warmth in her words, and no kindness in her actions. She mocked their cultural traditions, refused to celebrate with the family. But Rafiq felt emptier every day. His home was full of things, but void of peace. His parents grew quieter. The laughter faded. He realized he had married a woman who knew how to impress, but not how to love. One night, he sat beside his mother, who had tears in her eyes, and she whispered, "Beta, we raised you to share love, not to suffer in silence." That was his breaking point. He turned to Sana and said, "You wore the mask well, but masks fall. I wanted a partner, not a stranger. My wealth is not just mine, it's a blessing to be shared. My parents are not a burden, they're my honor." He chose love over luxury, values over vanity, gratitude over greed. He went back to living simply, but his house was once again filled with warmth, prayer, and peace. The lesson? When choosing a life partner, don't just look at beauty, status, or charm. Look at values. Observe how they treat their parents, how they talk about the less fortunate, whether they practice gratitude, even in small things. Because culture builds connection, gratitude builds love, and kindness, that builds a forever home. Marriage isn't just about two people, it's about two families, two worlds, and one lifetime. Choose wisely. Remember, the true wealth lies in the heart and the connections we nurture, not just in material possessions. Every choice we make shapes our lives and the lives of those we love. Prioritize love, values, and kindness.